Hello grade 10 students. So in this video we are going to do a part 2 of income statement for 2025. Okay, some of you were requesting for part 2 when I checked the previous one that I uploaded, guys. Remember on part 1, guys, I said that if you guys you keep subscribing, I'm going to record more. Then I just realized that people are not subscribing, so that's why I was busy recording for grade 12 and grade 11. So if you will need part 3 for test preparation, because you're gonna need it, you have to subscribe to this one, so that when I check how many people subscribed for this video, if you are too many, simple means that I'm going to do part 3, even part 4, and a full video for the whole question paper that you're going to write about. But you need to subscribe first. Remember, we want to reach 100,000 subscribers by the year end. Okay, now let's open the question paper and start with this income statement. So I just believe that if you watch part 1, by now you know the format of income statement. You know that you start with sales, cost of sales, you go to gross profit, other income, you list them, operating expense, you list them after everything, then you do operating profit, interest income, profit before interest expense, and you calculate net profit for there. I believe that by now, guys, you know this format. You know this format because you're not going to find it like this on the question paper. Only this amount and these names, you're gonna find them on the answer sheet. The rest, you are going to write it on your own. All right. So please know the format so that it's gonna be easy for you. Ne? So let's start. This question, 2.2, it was 45 marks. Imagine the whole 45 marks, guys. They say that Kingston Traders, the information related to the financial year end 29 February 2020, and the goods are sold at a profit markup of 40% on cost. Guys, once they give you 40% markup, just know that somewhere, somehow, you are going to calculate a selling price or the cost price, né? Using this markup. And the markup, you know that the formula is always 100. You just added 40, then it's give you 140. Simple. Required. Prepare the income statement for the year end 29 February 2020. So our year is ending 29 February 2020, which means that it started last year 2019, 1 March. 1 March 2019, because reporting period must contain 12 months. Income statement principle said that everything must be recorded for 12 months, whether it was paid or not. That's why sometimes you're gonna find transaction like water and electricity is not yet paid. You must add, because in other words, they're saying that they paid for 11 months. You must add so that they can give you 12. If they give you 13, you remove one so that you're left with 12 months. 12 months is a principle for income statement. All right, then information. Information extracted from the pre-adjustment trial balance on 29 February 2020. Okay, and you know that the part that we are most interested under income statement is that from sales. All right, so we are given some sales amount, and after that we have to also check transaction so that we can adjust. Okay, sales amount that we are given from trial balance that we have to start with on a bracket is 950,000. 950,000. And after that, you need to check if there was some return that the customer has returned back to us. Remember, guys, you can sell something today and your customer come back and say that I'm not happy with this product, which means that they're going to return and you have to give them their money. It's a policy if, in a big companies. Okay, so a return is called debtors allowance. That's the one that we have to remove. Debtors allowance is a minus 14,000. You have to remove it. Apart from that, you have to check at least the transaction 1, 2, 3, 4 and see if there was any sales that was not recorded or any return that was not recorded. So here it was number 1 under number B. There was a cash sales, guys, of 18,200 on 29 February that have not been recorded. A sales, it has to increase our sales. So it was not recorded, we have to record plus 18,200. 200. However, guys, whenever you record sales that was not recorded, you must also adjust it under cost of sales. That's where that markup is going to apply. Remember, they give us 40% markup. So this is what we are going to do. Firstly, you must copy cost of sales that are given on the trial balance, 400,000. After that, you must add the cost of sales of the goods of 18,200. But you don't add 18,200, guys. You must say 18,200 multiplied by the markup, 100 over. Remember, because markup is 40, you say 100 plus 40, which is going to give you 140. It's going to be like this, and it will give you 13,000 that you have to add here. You don't add the, remember, 18,200, guys, is the selling price. So when you record it under cost of sales, you must not record selling price. You record cost price, because you can see sales and cost of sales is not the same. Okay. So now let's calculate total here and see 954 200 and with minus cost of sales of 413,000. Okay, and if you take this one minus this one, guys, it's going to give you a gross profit of 514,200. Simple stuff. Imagine this part is contain almost 11 marks. It's a lot. 11 marks, guys. It's too much. And it's simple. You can see 11 marks, which means that if you are that student who are looking for 30%, now you're left with how much? I think 19. Then you got 30. But here, guys, the aim is to get distinction. So let's fight. Let's proceed and fight. Okay. So now let's go to other operating income and try to finish it. So the part that I love on this question paper, guys, is that, remember, on part 1 we calculated a trading stock deficit. So here we are going to calculate a surplus. Okay. So in our surplus, I'm going to explain into detail how we get it. All right. Now let's continue. It's gonna help you a lot to understand a trading stock surplus. Okay. So let's check a rent income that we were given on our trial balance. It was 39,000. 39,000, and the fee income that was given, it was 82,600. I think we can start with these two. Then after that, we're gonna check a surplus. Okay, transaction that is related to rent is number 8. Rent was received for 13 months. Guys, rent was received for 13 months. So in other words, because it was received for 13 months, we must remove 1 month. Because it's not allowed to record 13 months. You must record 12 months, like what I said at the beginning. So you must divide this amount by 13 in order for you to get how much was per month. And when you divide it by 13, you're going to get 30,000. That's the one that you have to remove. 30,000 for 1 month must be removed. Okay, then it will give you 36,000. And the fee income, number 2, fee income of 2,400 is still outstanding for the period. Once they said it's still outstanding, it's not yet paid, not yet recorded, you simply add. Okay, plus 2,400, and it will give you 85,000. Then now let's go to trading stock surplus. How do we know whether it's a surplus or deficit, guys? This is what you need to check. At the beginning, if the value at the beginning, you have 10 rand, and tomorrow when you wake up, you have 20 rand. That's a profit. That's an income. It looks like it's income because it has increased. If it has increased from beginning to the end, it's a what? is a surplus. So at the beginning, guys, our value of inventory was 231. If you check on the table, 231,000. 231,000. But at the end, transaction number 9, they said it was 220. Now the question is this a increase or decrease? Before that, guys, you need to remove the inventory that was sold. This is the inventory that was sold. The cost price was 13,000. You don't subtract selling price, you subtract the cost price, 13,000. So if you take this one minus this one, you will see that this value is lower than the one at the end. 31,000 minus 13,000 is 218 when you remove this. 218 at the beginning, in other words, it was 218 because we must first record what was not recorded. It was 218 and it increased to 220, which means that it's a surplus, minus 220. But if the value goes down, that's a deficit. You need to do what? To record it under expenses. Okay, which means that here we are going to get 2,000. So totals, you must add everything. Okay, there was a discount received. Discount received. There was no mark. It was given as it is. It did. And when you add, you're gonna get 123. It did. Okay. Then the next one, we have to go to expenses. 3 expenses were given: discount allowed, stationery and telephone, salaries and wages. Okay, we must first copy the one that was given on the answer, on the pre-adjustment. They give us an amount of 168,000. And the transaction number 4, they say that one employee, ICOL, has been left out of the salary journal. Ne? And they say that in error. She has not yet paid for February. Not paid, you must add. Okay, they give us the detail: gross salary, net salary, pay as you earn, UIF, and the pension fund. Guys, in order for you to calculate a gross, you add everything: net salary plus all deduction, pay as you earn, UIF, and pension fund. If you add 7.3, 2.2, 400, and 100 rand, it's going to give you 10,000. You just add 7.3, 2.2, 400, and 100 rand. It's going to give you 10,000. Simple. And it's going to give you 178,000 this side. Okay. Now let's go to insurance. Insurance amount that was given, it was 16,800. And the transaction that is affecting insurance is number 3. Insurance include monthly payment up to 30 April 2020. So guys, if they give you insurance amount that has include up to April, remember our year is ending February. In other words, there is a March and April that was paid in advance. They paid for 14 months. So in order to get answer for this one, guys, this is what we need to do. We have to multiply by, we are looking for 12 months and we have 14 months. It's gonna give you straight answer that you need to record of 14,400. Or guys, you first divide this by 14. When you divide it by 14, you're gonna get per 1 month. That 1 month you need to multiply by 2 and you get answer. The answer is the one that you are going to subtract it with 16,800. It's gonna give you the same answer. Okay. So I use the other strategy on the other video. Ne? For this one, we have to change so that you can choose the one that you understand. Okay, bad debts. At the beginning, we were given 1.3, and the number 7, bad debts of 700 must be written off the account of G. Serino. Okay, we have a bad debt that must be written off. You just have to add. There is no case that you are going to subtract bad debts. Always add. Ne? The one from adjustment, you always add. Okay, and it's gonna give us 2,000. Okay, then the next one, consumable store. Consumable store at the beginning, how much was it? 5,500. And the last transaction, they say that there was unused consumable store amounted to 500. The one that was not used, we must remove it, because here we are looking for what was used. Minus 500. And it's gonna give us 5,000. Okay. And the next one, number 5, depreciation on vehicle 32,000 and equipment 17,100 must be written off. Guys, if you subscribe, if more are subscribing, I'm going to do part 3, which depreciation is not given and we must calculate it. So subscribe, comment, and tell me which province are you coming from, and also tell me about your school. Just mention your province and your school. Okay, now depreciation here they were given. They say that for vehicle is 32,000 plus equipment of 17,100, and this will give us an answer of 49,100. Okay, then the next one, transaction 1, 2, 3, 4 we did, 5 we did, 6 no, 7 yes, 8 yes, 9 yes. Okay, we left with number 6. Interest on loan for the year amounted to 30,800. So interest on loan, guys, is interest expense. Interest expense, and must always have a bracket, is 30,800. Okay, and interest income, let's check. We have an interest on fixed deposit, which was given is 1,870. Okay, and we also have other interest income of 900. So we must add them together. Those two amounts, they are on the pre-adjustment trial balance. 900 plus 1,870. Interest on fixed deposit is income because we invested to the bank, they have to give us interest. Okay, and it's gonna give us 2,770. All right, and we don't have any other expense, so we must add everything. Okay, our operating expense 258,560, 258,560 plus we have to add everything from here to here, and it will give us 267. You have to verify this calculation. Just verify. If there is any error on total, you can just correct it yourself, because video is not going to be repeated. So just correct it yourself and move on. Okay, now in order for us to get operating profit, we have to take a gross profit 514,200 plus 123,830 minus 267,760, and it's going to give you operating profit of 370,270. Okay, then in order for you to get profit before interest expense, you take this one plus this one, 277,70 and now it's going to give you this one, 373,040. Then this one minus this one is going to give you profit for the year, 30,800, and it's 342,240. Okay, so that's how you do income statement until this part. So guys, it's very important to go and practice other question papers, né? Because part 1, part 2 only, it can help you to pass and get good marks. And if you are looking for study guide, only 100 rand a soft copy accounting solution SA study guide is available. Only 100 rand, né? It's a soft copy. Just contact our number. We're gonna help you immediately. And guys, don't ignore those extra classes that we are saying is 100 rand per month, 100 rand per month. Come and join them, because you can see we don't upload video every day here. But for class, you're gonna continuously attending and do many question papers and the latest questions that are going to help you a lot to have understanding in accounting, so that even when you go to grade 11, you're not going to have a problem. Grade 12 is a distinction, guys. There is no way that you can have accounting solution on your side and you don't get distinction. It's a must, this side. Whether you are from rural area, you are from urban area, or maybe you are not a genius or whatever, distinction is a must this side. So come and join and learn with others. There's no later time, just come anytime and join. Communicate with your parents or show them this video so that they can pay for you. So otherwise, let's meet on the next one.